Round 2 is our clockwise round. Here are the rules. We have 12 questions going clockwise, starting with team number 1. We follow infinite bounds. Hold on. Don't keep going. Let me explain the rules. Infinite bounds means the first question goes to team 1. Questions keep passing. Whoever answers, the next question will go to the next team. So the second question won't come to team 2. If team 4 answers the first question, the next question will go to team 5. Questions therefore move around randomly. Part points available, and I'll give away the part points then and there. We are conserving points, so if there are 2 parts, it will be 5 and 5. Now, we have a concept called pounds, which means when the question is to team 1, if any of the other 7 teams think you know the answer, and you want to answer out of turn, you can raise your hands in the first 30 seconds and write your answer down, right? But for attempting out of turn, there's a small negative. You get a -5 if you get it wrong. If you're not very sure of the answer, you can just wait for it and see if it passes to you. On the mic, whatever you say, there are no negatives at all. Negatives only on the pounds. And there are many 2-part questions, so this is very important. There are no part pounces. If you know one part and you don't know the other part, don't pounce because you'll get a negative. If you get one part right, one part wrong, we won't say +5, -5, 0 points. You'll get a negative, right? So that's the rules. I'll give enough time, no problems. But while please answer into the mic. I think there's one mic for every 2 teams. Please answer into the mic and give me only one answer. Again, while pouncing, please decide one of you, please write and write clearly. Don't write multiple answers, okay? Question number 1, direct to team number 1. The 3317-3318 Howrah-Dhanbad, ECR Dhanbad division train is called the blank blank express. Its name references a commodity you would associate with one of the endpoints of the train. What is the name of this train? Simple one. 57. Yeah, 57. No. We are looking 57. Yeah, 57 is right. Apologies, not 58, 57. Okay, pounces from, let me see who all want to pounce. Keep your hands raised. 8765. Okay, every team is pouncing. And your answer. All right, team 1, what's the answer? Black diamond. That's the right answer. It is called the Black Diamond Express. The mining industry in Dhanbad. Coal is called Black Diamond. Easy one. All 8 teams get +10. +10 to all teams. Team 1 to team 8, everybody gets +10. Okay, question number 2, team 2. This 17th century monument is a perfectly symmetrical planned structure emphasizing bilateral symmetry along a central axis on which the main features are placed. Only one section located to the much loved central attraction of this monument disrupts this symmetry. 2 parts. Which monument is this? Which feature rather ironically makes this monument asymmetrical? Team 2.
So the monument is Taj Mahal.
All right.
And the feature which makes the monument asymmetrical is Shah Jahan's tomb.
Excellent answer. Full +10 to you. Absolutely right. This is the Taj Mahal. The tomb or cenotaph of Shah Jahan is actually placed asymmetrically to Mumtaz Mahal's tomb. And that is the only asymmetrical part of the entire Taj Mahal. Excellent answer. +10 to team 2. And on the pounds, +10 to teams 3, 5, and 6. Question direct to you going through a phase, team 3. The new epaulets worn by the Chief of Navy Staff, Vice Admirals and Rear Admirals of the Indian Navy were introduced in 2024. There are 5 modifications to the previous iteration, one of which has been blanked out here. It refers to a piece of equipment used by members of the Indian Navy. What piece of equipment replaced the baton? Who, appointed to the post of Chief of Naval Staff, is the first one to be starting his tenure wearing these epaulets? We'll show you 2 images. See the first image carefully. So this is the new epaulet to be worn by the Navy Chiefs, Vice Admirals and Rear Admirals from Jan 1. 5 modifications: the golden button, Shivaji's seal, Indian sword, something, a baton has given way to dash symbolizing long-term vision and foresight, and stars. The new style of stars has no particular significance. The next slide, we have the image of the new Chief of Navy Staff, who will be the first one to wear these new epaulets. So 2 parts. What has replaced the baton and who is this gentleman? Yeah, go back to the previous slide. Hold on this. Please look at number 4 carefully. Okay, nobody is pouncing. So going through a phase. What are your 2 answers? What piece of equipment and who's this gentleman? Binocular?
We'll say it's Admiral Singh.
Admiral Singh.
Telescope and Admiral D.K. Tripathi.
Excellent answer. Brilliant answer there. Plus 10. Absolutely right. That is the telescope and Admiral Dinesh Kumar Tripathi. Very good answer. Okay, we will do 5 and 10. Sorry, not 5 and 5. We'll stick to doing 5 and 10 that we normally do. 10 points to team 2, 5 points to team 3. Okay, next question. Back to you, team 3. Team 3, in 2024, this elusive arboreal mammal was discovered in Assam's Kaziranga National Park. What is its name? Its scientific name, Arctitis, refers to 2 animals it resembles. One of them is the bear, which mustelid is the other. Its name might remind you of a fictional family which lives in a house named the Burrow. Let's see the video clip.
Animals, it looks like you kind of just piece them together with other animals. They have a tail that's fully prehensile, which allows them to help balance as well as hang on as like an anchor point in trees. They don't really hang from their tail, but it definitely helps them climb around through trees, through branches, just like they would in the wild.
All right, Chandler, I have a really...
Team 3, let's have a guess, please.
Okay, so second part we'll say is weasels.
Okay,
Comes from Weasley family of Harry Potter fame.
first part.
Tree hanging weasels.
Tree hanging weasels. Very good. 5 points to team 3 for saying weasel. Audience, anybody? Yes, let's try the young team. Brilliant answer. Please come. Absolutely right. Give him a huge round of applause. Take a prize. This is the Binturong. Very nice answer there on Binturong. Come, please come. Please give him a big round of applause. Something that none of the teams got. Binturong. Well done. Very well done. It is the Binturong, the Arctitis Binturong, or called bear cat. Binturong. Great answer. So plus 5 to team 3. IIT Kharagpur, your question. This footballer got his nickname after his parents noticed a similarity to this anime character. The nickname is a slight variation of a term used in Japan when addressing young males or colleagues. In 2011, the same word was heard repeatedly at this tourist attraction in Delhi. Which footballer and in what context was the word heard? What was being done here at the Nizamuddin Dargah? Yeah, that's the anime. And that's the location. So who's the footballer? And what was being done in 2011 at the Nizamuddin Dargah so that this word was heard repeatedly? Pounces from 1, 3, 5 and 6. Okay, we'll close the pounce with that. No idea? Pass. Okay. So we'll give 5 points to team 8. Kun Faya Kun is absolutely right. The song from Rockstar Kun Faya Kun was being shot there. Therefore, who is the footballer? Yes. Sergio Aguero, Kun Aguero. That is correct. Sergio Aguero. Sergio Aguero got his name. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's the Hazrat Nizamuddin Dargah in New Delhi, in Delhi. That's Kun Aguero. And a nice connection between the Kun there and Kun Faya Kun. 1, 3, 5 and 6 all get 10 points. Next question to team 1. The 1936 Olympics saw Dhyan Chand dazzle everyone with his wizard-like skills, even receiving an offer from the host country to play for them. One moment that caught the world's attention was during the opening ceremony. This was an act of refusal from the contingents of USA and India to do something. It was much lauded around the world. What did these two contingents refuse to do? Please be specific with your answer. Okay, question is with team 1.
So I'm guessing, so these two countries, they did not sing the God Save the Queen.
They did not sing God Save the King. Passes to team 2.
Is it something related to acknowledging Hitler,
In what way?
like not doing the salute?
Perfect answer. Take your 10 points. Absolutely right. Not saluting Adolf Hitler. Because the 1936 Olympics happened in Berlin. All teams were expected to go by and salute Hitler. Whether with a Nazi salute or a regular salute, they were supposed to salute Hitler. But the USA and India contingents refused to do that. Good answer. Round of applause to team 2 who get 10 points. And on the pounds, team 3, team 4, team 5, team 6 and team 8 all get 10 points. Question direct to team 3. In certain parts of the world, including vast stretches of India, extremely high temperatures and high humidity coexist, creating a potentially lethal atmosphere. This can be measured using a metric called the WBT. A WBT above 35 degrees Celsius can lead to heat-related deaths and illnesses. What is the full form of WBT? It involves using a soaked cloth over a particular part of a thermometer. Team 3, take it away.
Wet bulb temperature.
And can you explain to our audience what exactly wet bulb temperature is?
So basically, it just does not find the temperature of the surroundings, but also the humidity within it. So it's a combination of both, and this actually represents how deadly it is, the climate change.
Very well explained. Good 10 points. Let's see a nice explainer video for this in the answer.
Just your normal air temperature. It just means the thermometer is dry. The wet bulb temperature is the temperature read by a thermometer covered in a water-soaked cloth over which air is passed. So why would we do that? Well, when the air is 100% saturated, meaning at 100% humidity, the dry bulb or air temperature is equal to the wet bulb. But when the air is drier, the wet bulb temperature is lower than the air temperature. That's because when water evaporates, it cools the air around it. Think about how your swimsuit gets chilly after getting out of the pool. So the wet bulb is usually lower than the air temperature. We use the wet bulb temperature to find out if large hail or damaging winds could happen in thunderstorms. If the wet bulb temperature is at 0 degrees at a lower height, then large hail could easily form and also possibly cause wind damage. If the wet bulb temperature is very high at the surface, that means heat and humidity is present. A high wet bulb temperature would signal a high heat index and a danger of heat-related illnesses.
There you go. That's wet bulb temperature for you. Well done to the teams. All teams except team 1 and 2 get 10 points. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 all get plus 10. On that question, a little explanation for everyone. Team 4, you're direct. After assuming office in 2022, Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud emphasized the principle of blank not blank while dealing with cases of prisoners under trial. Justice Krishna Iyer famously said in a landmark 1977 judgment, State of Rajasthan versus Balchand, that the basic rule may be tersely stated as blank, not blank, which two words of the same length fill in both pairs of blanks.
We'll say bail and jail.
Bail, not jail. Very good. Absolutely right. That is all it is. The basic rule is bail, not jail. Don't keep prisoners interminably in jail without having a solution for them. So it's bail, not jail. Round of applause, team 4, college team. Well done, 10 points. And on the pounds, 10 points to team 3, 10 points to team 7, 10 points to team 8. Rasgulla Revolutionaries, you're direct. These are some images from the film Krishna's Waiting Room. The first is a moment from a special kind of holy, and the latter is the founder of the largest non-profit organization in India with branches on many street corners. The founder has himself been hailed as a savior, but has drawn criticism due to ignorance of the caste issues plaguing the people who work in the pipelines of his cheap and accessible network. In which city is this film set? And which organization did this man establish? 2 images. That's the first one. It just says, are not allowed any color. And the second one, that human Krishna is Dr. Bindeshwar Pathak. I wanted the city. That's fine. I got it. Whose question? Yeah, Rasgulla Revolutionaries. Vrindavan and Sulabh International is absolutely correct. That is Vrindavan and Sulabh International. Of course, Sulabh International or Sulabh Sauchalaya, the the roadside toilets that have been established by Dr. Bindeshwar Pathak and the Sulabh International Museum of Toilets that you see there in the thing. So points on the pounds, lots of people wrote various things. Team 1 get -5, first negative of the quiz. Team 2 get +10. Team 3 said, okay, which is +10 to team 3. Team 4, yeah, is +10. Is not correct, right? Okay. No, that is not Latmar Holi, by the way. That is not Latmar Holi. Yeah, that's the widow Holi. So that will be minus. I'm repeating points again. Team 1 -5, Team 2 +10, Team 3 -5, Team 4 +10, Team 5 +10, Team 6 -5. You got it? Team 6 +10, Team 7 +10, and Team 8 +10. Yeah. So negatives to 1 and 3, positives to everyone else. Answered by Team 5. So question to Team 6. Team 6, simple question. 3 things to answer. Don't pounce unless you have all 3. A state capital whose name means fort of bricks. The main railway station serving Jamshedpur. An industrial township in South 24 Parganas district in West Bengal set up more than 90 years ago. It's the manufacturing hub today for several brands. Give all 3 names. Team 6.
Itanagar,
Ah.
Tata Nagar,
Ah.
Bata Nagar.
Itanagar, Tata Nagar, Bata Nagar. Absolutely correct. +10. Itanagar, Tata Nagar, and Bata Nagar, where the Bata almost everybody assumes is an Indian brand because of this. Bata is of course a Czech brand, but almost synonymous with India because of Bata setting up here and the township. Okay, so +10 to team 6 on the direct, and on the pounds 1, 3, and 5 all get +10. 1, 3, 5 get +10. Penultimate question of the round to team 7. When Kumar Gandharv was in his early 20s, he was so affected by a bacterial disease that he almost lost the ability to sing. In 1952, a vital drug to combat this disease was introduced to India, saving Gandharv's life. What disease did he suffer from? Which drug that earned its discoverer Selman Walsman the 1952 Nobel Prize in Medicine saved Kumar Gandharv? Which disease did he suffer from? He had a debilitating attack, and if not for this, he would have lost the ability to sing. Team 4.
TB and azithromycin.
And?
Azithromycin.
Azithromycin. That's the correct answer. Tuberculosis and streptomycin, not azithromycin. Tuberculosis and streptomycin. So streptomycin was the antibiotic drug introduced to combat tuberculosis among other diseases. You can see a British Medical Journal treatment there of how streptomycin treats pulmonary tuberculosis. And of course, Kumar Gandharv was sent to the Malwa Plateau to recover for tuberculosis. 5 points to team 7, 10 points to team 5 for a great answer, tuberculosis and streptomycin. Got that? 5 points to 7, 10 points to 5. Last question of the round to team 6. During the shooting of the extended climax of a 2001 film, an enormous crowd of thousands of Gujarati villagers had gathered to help as spectators. It was impossible for the director to control them, so the lead actor devised a way. This required a loud megaphone, and soon people began to sway along merrily. Which scene was this? What did the lead actor do invoking a tourist location? Okay, team 6. What scene is this? And what did the lead actor do? Raktam, Gokul, quickly.
We'll say the cricket match in Lagan.
The cricket match in Lagan.
And
Second part. No answer? Passing. Team 7. Mike, please.
So the cricket match in Lagan, and using the megaphone, they started doing some sort of commentary. Invoking the Wankhede.
Huh?
Invoking the Wankhede.
Evoking the Wankhede Stadium. Okay, nice guess. Team 8? No? Rahul, any answer?
First part was that cricket match.
Yeah.
Which location was Bhuj.
Okay, it was in Bhuj, okay.
Second part not clear.
Don't know. 1 pounds, team 2.
scene is the cricket scene, the cricket match from Lagan. And,
Okay.
The second is the lead actor started to sing.
What? Nothing to add? No. Okay. 3 pounds, 4 pounds, 5 pounds. So it was 6 is direct. 5 points to team 6 for saying the cricket match scene in Lagan. Audience, what's the second part? Let's ask somebody. Yes. That is the right answer. He started singing Aati Kya Khandala, right? And people started kind of swaying and dancing to that. He started singing Aati Kya Khandala from Gulam, which is also an American film. Points on the pounds, -5 to team 1, +10 to team 3, 4, 5. And +5 to team 6 already given. Yeah. Questions for the audience? Please keep the scores ready so that we can see the scores. Audience. Some years ago, an IIT professor came out with an explanation detailing how something was very effective in spite of it looking very awkward. In his explanation, he mentioned that this action makes it easier for things like turbulence, Magnus force, and rotational speed to be affected. Another thing that contributes to this is something called hyperextension of the elbow. What's seen in action in June 2024 also are we talking about? You need to include a person's name in your answer. Yes. Jasprit Bumrah's bowling action, absolutely correct. Well done. There you go. That's the hyperextension of the elbow by 10 degrees. It can bend backwards. And that's why Jasprit Bumrah has been a match winner for India. Round of applause to Platinum 3. Okay. One more audience question. This particular animal is renowned for its ferocity, causing other creatures to avoid it. Consequently, it's been hypothesized that the offspring of certain animal species, which has been making headlines in India, has evolved to resemble this creature to ward off predators. So this is the dangerous creature in the next slide. Which creature's young ones look like this to keep away predators? Yes. The cheetah. Very good. Absolutely correct. The cheetah is right. Here, take a prize for the cheetah. Cheetah cubs resemble the honey badger. Right. Time to take a look now at the scores at the halfway point of the finals. Teams, I hope you're keeping your own scores. So in case there's any issue, we'll be able to figure it out. Are you going to read it out? Yeah. Okay, team 1 are on 38 points. Please give them a round of applause. Team 2 are on 62 points. Team 3 narrowly in second place on 109 points. Team 4 on 78 points in fighting distance of third place. In the lead are Rasgulla Revolutionaries on 114 just by 5 points. Not too far behind in third place are Tihar to Bihar on 93 points. Team Vaishali on 57 points. And the veterans are doing rather well at 79 points. Okay.